Man, welcome back to Real Shit Let's Talk podcast. Today's topic is going to be find a mentor outside your family and your friends. That's what you want to get to and learn. And these are key essentials to being in life and helping you be a better person. So what that means is like there's some things that your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your cousin can't teach you, or they just not capable. So when it comes to family and certain friends, you have to meet them at a medium of what their level of expertise is, and that's loving you, caring for you, showing you the ropes, getting into that mind space where they don't know all the answers. And so when it comes down to having mentors, these mentors help you and guide you in a structured way that your parents, your friends, your family couldn't do. These are mentors that can be motivational, inspirational, spiritual, to help you along your journey to make less mistakes and to help you gain more of a perspective of life, of things that you didn't know. So when it's all said and done, when you have that mentor, you can have one mentor, you can have two mentors, you can have three mentors. It doesn't matter how many mentors that you have at all, as long as you have some good ones and some great ones. You might have that one that teaches you about finance. Then you might have that one to teach you about auto mechanics. Then you might have that motivational person that calls you every morning to say, hey, today is going to be a good day. You might have that mentor that is a sports fanatic and he knows him or her or she or them or they know that you have talent and you plan on going to some major league, or you plan on teaching or coaching to that certain level. So when it comes down to finding a mentor, mentors are really, 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 really good. There's some things that we wish that we could get from our parents, and it's not their fault, and it's not to blame anybody. It's just say, hey, let me find a means to an end. And what these mentors do is they help you, stimulate you, motivate you, and put you in a perspective that when you're out there, you're going to have to mentor somebody. You're going to have to give some advice. You're going to always be hit with different challenges. And what do you have to fall back on? You have to fall back on your mentors and say, hey, a mentor that you can call or that is reliable and resourceful, and to the point where you'll be okay taking their advice and knowing that their advice is going to lead you to a solution to a problem, or to help you with communicating or illustrating what it is that you're trying to do. That's living, teaching, entrepreneurship, being a dad, being a mother, being a good friend. And sometimes these mentors that we pick or that you choose helps you out better in life, because there's some people that grow up motherless, fatherless, or just in the system of not messing with their family no more. But they need that type of guidance and help that will give them this strength in mentally, like in the mindset of not being, oh, nobody cares, or nobody was here to help me, nobody showed me this, nobody gave it to me, I just did it on my own. And there's a lot that you can learn from mentors or one person. So when it's all said and done, like, value the people, your family, your friends, and everything like that. But sometimes it's okay and it's good to have mentors outside of that would stimulate you and make sure that you are always ready. And as they say, if you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready. But how these mentors do is that they help coach you into different areas or aspects of your life. And these are people that you can count on when you couldn't count on your family or your friends, or these are mentors that like to see you get to the top and excel to where you want to be and where you are currently at. They're like, oh, let me give you some tips. Mentors can help you mentally. Sometimes our mind, goes all over the place. Can help us spiritually. Sometimes we need to just sit down and pray to whatever and get our mind right and get our spirit right. Sometimes it's a mentor to help you get stronger and get back into the gym. It's to keep you laser focused on the task at hand. And when you look at it, you're like, man, I'm thankful for that mentor. I'm thankful for that person that showed me the ropes and helped me in favor of me being successful, or me being better than what I was, or me being the blame of myself of saying, hey, somebody didn't do it for me, so I ain't gonna do it for nobody else. Mentors are great people. I would just stress to you that always, like, if you can, look for one, get you one, learn to like find people that will be in your corner and help you excel, not prevent you. Sometimes that means you have to cut off old friends. Sometimes that means you have to make your circle smaller, because what you need is to put your head down, get this mentorship, and it doesn't happen overnight, but you take it in levels and you do it in strides. So that means it's just, hey, I am being mentored by such and such, and I'm going to follow these rudiments to help me be more successful. I would also stress that, sometimes open the floor up, and you might not know that stranger that you talk to or that person that's around you is really here to help you in a mentoring way. And you have to have that conversation, that one-on-one conversation, and be confident. Sometimes we get discouraged in talking to people because we don't really want the negative aspect. A real mentor is going to give you the bad, the good, and the ugly. But you have to be able to take it in and remember that you are a strong man, you are a strong woman, you're a strong boy, you're a strong girl, and that they're giving you constructive criticism and motivating you to be better than where you was. It happens over time, and you have to remember that it's a process. And if you remember that it's a process, you'll never be too overwhelmed, or you won't be all over the place with yourself, because you'll be like, okay, my mentor coached me along, and so when this thing happens or this situation happens, I'm able to handle it, because I know that these steps or these rudiments help me be a better person, or help me to distinguish what is good, what's bad, what's the outcome of my problem, my situation, and be an effective communicator. Transparency is key. So that's what you got to look for your mentor. I would say transparency, honesty, constructive criticism. You would want these things within your mentor, and you hold them accountable just as much as they hold you accountable. You make sure that when you finish, well, I should take that back. A mentor is really never done. No matter how old you get, no matter how young you are, a mentor is never done, because when you're able to go off and you mentor somebody else, you're just graduating and excelling to the next level to mentor somebody else. Because overall, there is another boy, another girl, another man, another woman, another father, another mother, another daughter that needs this stuff, and that could really use a mentor, but they just don't know how. But if you see it and you know that your qualities or you're qualified for it, I say shoot your shot. What I always say is be you, be yourself, Like a mentor will always meet you at the level you are, and then they will bring you or excel the quality of who you are. And next thing you know, you get that job you want. You open that business that you want. You'll buy the house you want. You'll buy the car you want. You'll be able to move forward and show that, man, this mentor really coached me along the way and helped me be a better person overall. There's no right and there's no wrong when it comes to learning and being a mentor, because there's going to be some ups and some downs, but you got to stick with the process. And as long as you understand that it doesn't happen overnight and it's a process, you'll never really go wrong. Now, is it always good days? No. So you got to prepare yourself in your heart and in your mindset to be dedicated and educate yourself on what it is that your mentor is telling you. And however it goes, whatever it, like ups and downs, stick to it, because what has been proven and understood is that if you keep going through the hard times, there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. Once you realize that, then it's all good. It's all golden from there. But you still always got to put in the work. Always remember that, like, no matter what you do, and when your friends and your family start seeing, oh, you're elevating, oh, I see you doing this, oh man, I heard so much about you doing this, you can always tell them that it started from a mentor. It started from somebody believing in me more than I believed in myself, and now I'm able to share my story with somebody else. I'm able to help mentor and transition to a higher me, or a higher you, however you see fit. I always say that it's hard in the beginning because you don't know everything, and your expectations for your mentor, him or her, them or they, will hold those same expectations to you. So just stick with the process. Understand that it's a rocky road and it might be a steep hill, but you can climb, you can stride, and you can keep persevering forward. And nothing's going to stop you when you're mentally in the game and when you know what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And always remember, like, pray, put God first with it. Do what you see fit to get you to the next level, to be a better you. Like I said again, all in all, this is Real Shit Talk. Let's Talk podcast. Hey, tune in for more.